Joining us now, number 2 on the guest list today, BYU defender Trajan Pili played a prominent role in BYU's win against New Mexico State. Trajan, welcome to the show at Deseret First Credit Union.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you showing up in some warmer clothing to brave the cold, but it actually feels pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's not too bad, to be honest.
It was pretty cold Saturday night, though. Describe what it was like playing in that game.
I think I've actually played in colder, if I'm being honest.
Probably the week before at UMass, right?
Yes. that was way colder than
because it was windy? It wasn't really windy Saturday night, which
is
nice.
just a little chill.
Yeah. Did you go sleeveless?
No, I actually wore sleeves, but I rolled them up. But I rolled them up to like right here, so.
Because the other guys show you up, right? When they go sleeveless, you're like, oh, come on, man.
You know what I mean? And all these videos, people coming out shirtless, you know.
Well, the New Mexico State lineman wandered out early. I don't know if you heard about this or whatever.
I did.
Yeah.
With no shirts on.
It was not a sight to behold. But
Trajan, it's rivalry week, and I know you want to take off the high that you got from beating New Mexico State 45-10, but now that it is Utah week, where's your mind right now with the Utes bearing down on Saturday night?
You know, one of the benefits of winning this week is obviously we're bowl eligible, and so that was a good achievement. But that kind of takes that pressure off this game. You know, it would have been a little bit different. It was, you know, if this was a game that decided bowl eligibility or not. And so really for us as a team, it makes it a lot easier on us to really just focus in and really figure out what we can do to win on Saturday.
You are the underdog. You can play the spoiler role. 13.5-point underdog. I know you guys don't care about that, but from my standpoint, I love that the expectation is that BYU's not going to win the game. I like that because you have thrived in this role before this season.
Yes, we have. So, I mean, it's nothing new to us. We know what we need to do. We just need to really just take another step forward in focusing this week as a team.
In September, you guys got 2 such wins. The double-digit dog on the road at Arizona, at Wisconsin. Wisconsin was a huge margin, right? 23.5 or something crazy. So how do you summon that kind of performance now in late November from September?
I don't think we changed too much. We know what we did those weeks to win, and you know the weeks where we didn't win, we knew that we messed up on not doing what we did that week to win. So really, we're just going to go back to what we know how to do.
What were some of those things?
100% execution, and defensively and offensively. Really, we know we have the play. We know what they're going to do. We just have to execute a play, do our 1/11th. And from there, that's where we usually see the good things come.
Defensively, no Corbin Kaufusi out for the year, it would appear. That's a big loss, especially for a guy like you on the defensive line. So how does that line make up for the lack of he's been the best player? You
know, it's kind of been that rhetoric. You know, we have a lot of young kids on the team that are willing to step up and fill that role. You know, you have his little brother, you have Lopa as well, that are able to fill that role.
Who's Lopa?
Oh, Uriah.
Uriah Leatala.
Yeah, Uriah, yeah.
I'm like, who's Lopa? Yeah.
But yeah, so it's really kind of that next man up mentality. They're both ready to perform. They've been practicing all season just as much as Corbin has. So I'm excited to see how they perform. And they had a good game this past week too, both of them. So we'll be okay.
Trajan Pili, BYU defensive lineman, with us on BYU Sports Nation. How much do you know about Utah football at this point?
Obviously, they're good. They're a really good team. You know, I'm a defensive guy, so obviously I watch their defense a lot, and they're a really good defensive team. Offensively, I know they lost a couple weapons, but they kind of just reload and find a couple other guys to fill in. So you can't say they're not a good team. They're a good team, but that means we're just going to have to make some more plays than they will this week, you know?
Are you ready to play in the snow if it comes to that? Because it's supposed to snow Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
You know, I'll play in the snow, mud, rain, whatever you want. I love football, so I'm okay.
After the Utah State game, you guys have been giving up 15.4 points per game. What changed besides the teams you played?
It's execution defensively. So sometimes, you know, we feel like we have to do more than what we have to do more than just our 1/11th, and that's kind of where you see the mistakes happen in our defense, the holes. So really, we just went back to doing what we do each person. Do your job, and good things happen.
How does this week differ in preparation? Because it is Utah, and it is the rivalry, and BYU's lost 7 straight. So how does this week compare to others?
Well, it's Utah. So, I mean, this is everything is stacked up to, especially, you know, consider it's the last game of the regular season before the bowl game.
Hasn't happened in a long time, since 2010, I believe.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you play Utah. We talked about the streak, 7-game streak. Is that a thing that you use as motivation at all? Hey, we as a program have lost 7 in a row. We need to snap that. Or are you like, I don't care?
You know, it's one of those things you want to do for all the fans. you want to do it for BYU and the university. You know, although I haven't been here the past 7 years, BYU fans have been here for 30, 40 plus years. So.
Matt Hadley and Gavin Fowler basically have been.
Gavin for sure.
Grandpa Gavin. You know? Do it for Grandpa Gavin.
So yeah, you really just want to win it for BYU and all the fans and the people of BYU.
Okay, Michael Shelton made some comments relative to home and road environments, right? And he apologized or whatever. And it was nice to see that he was applauded on Saturday. I really like that. But you guys have been a really good road team. And you've won some games there. So, and you went on the road, 2 weeks ago. So, what is it about the road that this team has used to leverage itself into some wins?
You know, I think it's kind of just that underdog mentality. When you play on the road, you kind of take on the underdog. You don't have as much fans. You're playing in the other territory, so it's kind of really just that underdog thing. I don't think it has anything to do really with the lack of fans. It's just our underdog mentality that we like.
Do you think that anything that you'll see and feel Saturday will be any different than what happened at Wisconsin in terms of crowd size and colors and swag and right?
Well, yeah, I'm sure their fans are going to be passionate when we step on that field.
Sure.
The booze will be a little more intense.
Yeah. So Wisconsin, they're just like, oh, this is another BYU team where it's whatever. But Utah, they know who we are. We know who they are. So I'm sure they're going to come out ready, the fans.
What are the messages like from the coaches during a week like this?
You know, it's one of those things. I don't think they want to expound it too much. You know, they want the players to feel like, just let me do my 1/11th, my job, and execute through practice this week. But at the same time, no, they're going to we need to step it up just a little bit more. And so I'm interested to see how practice goes today when we meet with the coaches and get things rolling.
Is Thanksgiving Day a typical Thursday for you?
Kinda.
Do you have the schedule yet?
Yeah, kind of. It's pretty much the same for us.
Like you have a walkthrough?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have full practice, film, everything.
In the morning?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so so that's your turkey bowl.
That's my turkey bowl.
Right? And then later,
my turkey bowl is on Saturday.
Can you eat the same way that you would normally? But this is in season. And you're a football player.
I heard turkey's pretty healthy for you, so I just gonna have not a lot of turkey. So.
That's solid. Yeah. Just treat yourself to some.
You know what I mean?
Treat yourself. Nice. Love it.
Trajan, great to have you with us. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us in the outdoor climate at Deseret First Credit Union. We appreciate
this is nothing compared to Saturday. We're just
the sun is shining.
These people are friendly. Yeah, just wait. But BYU Sports Nation karma. Let's give it to you. It's like good luck.
Awesome.
I see at least one tackle for loss.
Absolutely. Probably a couple sacks.
Maybe a couple sacks. Let's be ambitious. Let's go. A couple sacks.
You know what I mean?
Maybe a fumble recovery.
It's been good lately. I mean, we've had some notables on that have performed and really utilized the karma. Cross country finishes 2nd and 7th. Matt Hadley had 2 touchdowns on Saturday night. He came on last.
You're gonna have a great day.
Awesome.
You're gonna have a great day.
I can feel it.
Great football game.
Feel it. Thank you.
Yes, man. Thanks, Trajan.
Hey, thank you.